I'll never forget the moment I realized I was in deep trouble. I was on a solo trip in Thailand, the trip I'd been dreaming about for years. Everything was perfect. The sunsets, the street food, the sights. I was on cloud nine. But then, one morning, it hit me. Out of nowhere, my stomach started to ache. At first, it was a dull pain. I thought it might just be a bit of bad food, maybe the heat. No big deal, right? But then it got worse. A lot worse. I tried to ignore it, but the pain was too much. I couldn't sit up. I couldn't stand. I couldn't even move. I remember lying on the bed, sweating, heart racing, not sure what to do. This wasn't just a bad meal. Something felt wrong. So I did what anyone would do in that situation. I panicked. I had no idea where the nearest hospital was. Was it even covered by my travel insurance? Did I even have travel insurance? I scrambled through my phone, trying to search for answers, but my mind was foggy and the pain was making it hard to think clearly. Finally, I found the number for a hospital, and after what felt like hours of being on the phone, I managed to arrange an ambulance. I was terrified. I had no idea what was going to happen. What if they couldn't help me? What if I didn't have insurance and I ended up with a massive bill? But here's the twist. When I got to the hospital, things were different than I expected. The staff was calm, friendly, and they spoke English. They immediately understood what was going on and took me through the process quickly. The pain at that point was unbearable, but the care I received was professional, and that gave me a little bit of peace. But the real game changer? When they asked for my insurance info, I was able to give them the details of my travel insurance right away. No surprise bills. No hassle. Just a relief. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't drowning in medical fees or paperwork. I could focus on getting better, not on the stress of how I was going to pay for everything. Turns out my insurance was solid. It covered everything. The ambulance, the hospital stay, the treatments. It was all taken care of. Now, I'm not telling you this to brag, but to share something real. Because honestly, I wouldn't have been so lucky if I hadn't taken a few minutes to get travel insurance before I left. I've always been a bit skeptical of those insurance ads you see. They always sound too good to be true, right? But I learned the hard way that not having coverage when you're abroad can turn your dream vacation into a nightmare. It's easy to think it won't happen to you. You know, oh, I'll be fine. And I get it, I really do. But in that moment, in a foreign country, with no clue what was wrong with me, that insurance saved my life. The takeaway? Don't assume you're invincible when traveling. Get the insurance. It's not a joke. It's not an afterthought. It's a must. And here's a little travel insurance hack I want to share with you, something I actually use and trust. Auras.insure. I found it after doing some research, and it was a game changer for me. It's not one of those corporate, impersonal companies. It's simple, it's affordable, and it covers you for situations just like this. I'm not here to sell you anything, but this is something I genuinely trust. So, next time you're planning a trip, don't skip the travel insurance. And if you don't want to stress over the details, check out Auras. Trust me, you'll thank me later. And if anything ever goes wrong, you'll know you've got a safety net waiting for you.